I'm Gina Wunderlich. Our family consists of, I have a husband, Aaron, and we have a son, Jacob, and then we have Carter, and then we have a daughter, Jordan.
So we're the Meckings, and I'm a foster parent.
So my name is Lindsay Meisner, and this is Aaron Meisner.
We've been licensed foster parents since May of 2014.
So how did we get involved in foster care?
We got involved in foster care because we had 2 children and decided to not have any more biological children, and we wanted to help children in their local community.
Yeah, so I think for me as a foster mom, one of the things that I hear a lot from people with really great intentions are the quote, "Oh my gosh, I would love to do that, but it would just break my heart."
They're going to say, well, I can never do that because it would just break my heart when they went home. I've learned to say, well, you would make a great foster parent because that attachment, that's really what they need.
We just were at church, and they were talking about adoptions and fostering and all the children of God that needed homes, that didn't have any. And so it kind of, fell on our hearts that we needed to do something. We needed to step up.
And one of the little ones was with me, and I was just looking at her, and she was all sickly, and her nose was running. And I was like, man, she's just this is kind of like crazy. And God just said, this is my child, and I need you to take care of her for a moment. And I said, I can do that.
So how has foster care impacted our family?
What it's done for our family is just really opened up the doors of like how you love people.
Yeah.
And just seeing people as we're all the same, and God brings us together. We don't have to look alike or be related by blood.
Being a foster parent has changed our outlook of pretty much the whole world itself. It's opened our eyes to how many kids are in care here just locally.
We went into it knowing that these kids needed a home. They needed to feel loved, and they needed a sense of security. And that's something that we can provide in our house.
It was scary at first, and we're all scared, and we're nervous, and we're jumping into our fear. And sometimes it wasn't easy. I mean, it's not like we've had all perfect placements and things have just been sunshine and roses. That's not how fostering is. It's hard. But God walks the path with you.
I think we also felt that it would help our children to know that it's not all about you. There's other people that need your help. To give them a sense of, being able to help other people and to do what God's asking you to do.
Being a foster parent is kind of like a roller coaster, but it's going to be the best roller coaster you've ever ridden on. The bond between you and foster children is something that words can't express.
But if God has planted like some little seed and you're starting to see foster care just come up in your mind and God is just working on your heart, don't ignore that.
And if you don't want to just dive right into it and become a foster parent, there's steps.
Just take a step.
Yeah.
Maybe you get the information.
Help with respite care.
Maybe you start the classes.
Donate stuff like food, clothing, beds.
Maybe you finish the classes. Maybe you never take a child in your home, but maybe you do.
Yes.
If you're on the fence, just start small.
It could be just a phone call where you leave a voicemail and say, I'm interested and I'm strong right now, so call me back. Whatever, but just take action.
So how would I describe this experience being a foster parent in one word?
Radical.
Rewarding on Mondays.
Humbling.
And on Tuesdays it's crazy.
It's a blessing to our family.
Wednesday you're stressed.
It has grown my faith.
And then when you're back to Thursday it's rewarding again.
So imagine this, what if all of us decided, I'm going to become a foster parent because I can help. And then you figure out where is your role. I mean, imagine what we could do as a church